The second shift on Fast and Furious about curious news reports. As I said before, yesterday's event where everybody, obviously everybody's thinking the farmers are on a back foot, but I think the farmers got this right. They had already started suggesting earlier that there are some miscreants that have been installed there by the government who are going to do this problem. So actually, at this point of time, I'm not so sure they're going to be able to pin this blame on the farmers. I think farmers got it right, but here what's happening? 300 farmers from Gujarat marched to Delhi. Pawar gets it right. Maharashtra government meets Kangana, but no time for farmers. Pawar understands that. And before, what happened? Tractors omnipresent at Suez Tricolor. Protesters say one on every vehicle, which was true. There was a rally. There's basically farmers marched. So basically, you had farmers marched to Mumbai. Nationwide protests were supposed to happen today. And this is something that the government and the media has not reported for. Rally to Langar, peaceful stir held across 20 states in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal, Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. So it's all across the country, and I wish the media would have picked up on this too, right? Then you have farmers to hold tractor rally in Bengaluru. That too happened. Now what's happening here? Right? It's an important time for India and the people of this India to realize that what happened yesterday, while it should have happened, and it probably wouldn't have happened, like I said, if this protest was allowed like in the old days during the UPA days at Jantar Mantar or the Ram Leela Maidan. The very fact that it was kept to some Singhu border or the Tikri border, 30 to 40 miles away from the seat of power, just shows the hubris of this government. Right? What you find in commonality between what happened in while people laughed at what happened in the United States, right? What is the commonality? What's the first difference? Difference is obviously that was an attack on democracy. This was more of an attack on subjugation. Both sides, you have a situation where the leadership was a top-down leadership. It was not a leadership that had a conversation with the people, a two-way conversation. Both sides had an approach of a top-down issue. The third, what one person has to realize is, in the United States, the people involved in the insurrection came under the garb of white supremacists, right? But the underlying grievances is that this is a rural population that has been left out totally from the new economy, digital economy, the new jobs, high-paying jobs, right? That's the similarity with India too. This again represents the farmers represent again rural. Also as rural, the whites represent, the white supremacists represent rural America. And these are the same people. You had many protests, whether it is the Gujars, the Jats, the Gujarat Patels, the Kuppus in I think in Telangana, all about farmers, and only because they've been left behind. Here again the issue is not educated, their land has been taken away or they've given it away, frittered it away. And this generation has absolutely no wherewithal or the tools to be part of the new economy. So this is a huge similarity between both what happened in DC and happened in India. But the big difference is that was an attack on democracy. This, on the other hand, was an attack on humiliation and subjugation. That's why they went to the Red Fort and didn't go towards the parliament. The fact to remember is that that side has become an extremely right-wing religious-driven movement. In India, the farmer is not driven by extreme right-wing religion. He is more or less driven by what is happening, the opportunities available, his ability to feed his family, the declining incomes across 80% of the farm belt. That is what his pain is. It is about time we understood, and what is crystal clear, if this government just sits down and has a conversation, this problem will go away, right? The 18 months will be probably the right amount of time needed to work the systems in parallel and get the farmer in Punjab used to it. He probably understands that at the bottom of the day, at the end of the day, he needs change too, but he needs help to make that change. So folks, let's not live, this was a challenge to India's republic. It is by no means the darkest day in India's republic. We've seen far worse. Cheers.